Here's why I wouldn't buy a granny flat or a dual income property. Once again, this is my personal view. At DDP, we source all types of properties, including granny flat dual income properties for buyers that request that. Personally, this is why I've never bought them, built them, etc. Well, you look at two properties, right? For example, you got one property worth $500,000 that's giving you standard rent of say $500 a week. Then you've got your next door neighbor property that's available for sale, and let's say it's a dual income or there's a second dwelling there bringing two incomes. But that property may be now selling for $650,000 over, possibly maybe to get an extra $100 in rent. So most don't realize is that they are paying, in that example, a minimum $150,000 in purchase price to purchase the property with a granny flat or a dual income, just to get maybe an extra $150 in rent. I guess my view on this, or my view to challenge this thought process, is why not use the extra $150,000 that you were going to allocate on the other property as a deposit, maybe to go buy another income property, a normal standard residential property? Because is the extra few $100 or $100 going to really set you financially free? Or maybe had you not purchased that more expensive property just because there's a secondary dwelling, you could have used $50,000, $60,000 and bought another property. And capital growth, thankfully in the Australian market due to leverage, is based on the full purchase price. So by saving and using that $50,000, $60,000 into another property, you've got now a second dwelling, maybe for example for $400,000, appreciating over time. So you've got the first property for $500,000, a single dwelling. You've saved the deposit from, instead of buying a granny flat or dual income, purchased the second property maybe for $400,000, and now you've got $900,000 in total combined value appreciating over time. I feel in the long term, when you look at the combined value of the capital growth, it's going to be far greater than the extra few $100 you get in rent.